Yo, what's up? It's BTR, Bezo the Rebel. I want to talk about boxing. I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. And let's answer this question real quick. Is there racism in boxing? Well, there's racism in the world. So of course there's racism in a part of the world, which is boxing, just to compartmentalize it a little bit. Boxing is a very racist sport in its origin. It has a very racist background, which I'll get into in another video. The point that Floyd was talking about is how you have a woman like Ronda Rousey who was a great fighter, who is a great fighter. Just losing one fight don't make you not great. So to anyone who's saying she's not good because she lost one, you don't know shit. But that's another topic. Layla Ali, in my opinion, is a better boxer than Ronda Rousey as an MMA fighter. Floyd's point was why wasn't she promoted that way, or why didn't she somehow galvanize the country and get, endorsement deals? She got the name, she got the last name, she got Ali. In my opinion, she's a very attractive woman. She was better at her sport. Ronda Rousey had 8 wins and was, 9 wins, 10 wins. I think she's 11-1, 12-1 right now. But she had like 9 wins at the time, and was already considered like obviously the best. They called her the best female fighter of all time, which is it's hard to say because in UFC or MMA their lineage is so short. So yeah, probably she is the best up to that point. But what does it really mean if it's such a short lineage? But I get the point. Floyd, and then he also talked about Conor McGregor, how Floyd talks trash and he gets vilified for it. Conor talks trash and he gets praised. It's interesting because I saw somebody was like, some website, I cannot think of the name off the top of my head right now, and the guy was like, well, Conor has charisma, and that's the reason why people like Conor more than like Floyd. Also, Conor's not a boring fighter, and the domestic violence issues, I think that's it. That may be true. I don't know about the charisma part because I always thought that was the reason Floyd even became famous, became bigger than boxing in the first place, was because he was charismatic. But that's a whole nother issue. When you're talking about, and then I seen Conor McGregor respond. He was like, my people have been oppressed, and fair point, fair enough. My people have been oppressed too. And Floyd, it isn't like Floyd, he's to my knowledge he's not like super pro-black, but he was making a point that it's about promotion. It's not the fighter itself. Conor, I don't know if he actually understood the point of what Floyd was saying, because they do that thing like in MMA or UFC where they hate Mayweather to death, man. Like, oh, we could kick his ass, we could blah blah. They get so caught up in that they don't really listen to the whole thing. But anyway, you got to win your fights. Being white, black, doesn't matter. But in order to be publicly acceptable, you have to get the white people on your side. It's just how it works. It's not I don't know if it's even racist, but it's racial per se. It's more so racial than it is racist. Because if boxing had nothing to do with race, then why is it that they keep talking about the Mexican and the Puerto Rico rivalry, and why Canelo and Miguel Cotto, why that fight was going to be so big, and why De La Hoya and Trinidad, why was that fight so big? Because it was Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Race plays a factor. There's a reason why you have a dude like, for anyone who even knows boxing, you have a guy like Tommy Morrison, who was able to become a pretty big star, pretty well-known fighter for his time, without accomplishing a great deal because of he was related to the Duke, John Wayne, the actor, for guys who don't know, and then B's white, and he was a solid heavyweight contender. And then you got a guy like Jerry Cooney, who fought Larry Holmes way back, and that fight was promoted like it was like at the time it broke financial records. It broke Ali's records of financial success up to that point, and that's amazing considering that Larry Holmes wasn't a big box office attraction, but it showed you that Jerry Quarry could be that because he was white, to be honest with you. when a nation is built with like 66% of a particular population, and then you have, I think black people like 13%, something like that, 14%. I don't know if we're growing, decreasing, whatever. You have to get that group on your side. It just comes with the territory. But yes, there is racism in boxing. There is, but he also talked about. Here's the only thing I did disagree with Floyd with, is that he said that Andre Ward should be higher on the pound for pound list. Here's the reason why I disagree with that. It's not that I even disagree with that Andre Ward is the best fighter in the world right now, because he is, in my opinion. You know, I think Andre Ward is pound for pound the best. But do I think he deserves to be called pound for pound? No, he hasn't fought enough. So it's about going out there and proving it on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis. And if you don't fight enough, you lose your seat. And that's all it is right now. That Andre Ward at this particular time, for me, has lost his seat at the pound for pound desk. The fact that I think he's ranked number 4, I'm thinking by ring, is a testament to just how talented he is, because he almost shouldn't even qualify. But Andre Ward is such a great fighter. In my opinion, he's the best fighter in the sport right now if Floyd doesn't come back. But that's how you know he was so good. You know, you didn't fight that much, but yeah, you still top 5, something like that. So, but you know, that's how it is with boxing. But hey, I'm gonna be making these videos pretty regularly, man. Maybe once, twice a week. And you know, you guys just follow it, man. If you guys have any topics you want to see me hit, definitely. But I'm definitely gonna start following boxing a lot more. Well, making videos about boxing more. It's a sport that I'm so passionate about. It's a sport that, in my opinion, I know a little bit about it. And I just want to spread the knowledge of it and spread some positivity with it at the same time. So thank you. This is BTR, Beats of the Rebel. Thank you.